Ladies and gentlemen, this is Smash My Foot. Welcome back to part 6 of our Let's Play of Viewtiful Joe, where we're going to finish episode 3 in the game, called 2 Million Leagues Under the Sea. Oh. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm actually turning down the game volume a little bit for this commentary, because this is one of the most annoying parts of the game. Is we have to listen to this warning: a bomb has been armed, for several minutes as we get through here. And there's something interesting. These yellow boxes usually only contain cheeseburgers, but this time around they actually have the beautiful canisters. It's kind of a shame too. I really like the soundtrack in this game, and this is a really cool underwater kind of ambient theme. I mean, it's not the same league as Aquatic Ambience in the Donkey Kong Country series. I believe that's Donkey Kong Country 1. You know that really cool underwater level theme? This isn't in the same level, but it's still just a really cool underwater theme. And it's obscured by the robot voice yelling, "Warning, warning, a bomb has been armed." Oh well. So, good news at least. We're going to beat up these guys, and we're going to eventually find a remote control that's going to help us bring that platform over. I'm going to take these dudes out first before I hit the switch. And of course we're going to do that using the zoom foot stomp. Like it is. Ah! That's right, that's the solution. So we have to beat these guys to get the remote control to bring over that propeller platform to put it down on top of that switch, so that way the door will stay open, because it only stays open as long as something is on top of it. And once again, I do most of my comboing using VFX slow anyways, because it does so much damage and earns us so many beautifuls. But in this specific case with these football helmet guys, you have to use VFX slow or else they just repel your attacks. Also, it's kind of subtle, but I like how they did put a kind of interesting distortion filter for you simulating being underwater on this section. Thank goodness Joe doesn't have to come up for air. This isn't like Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go and stay like the foot stomp. Anyways, yeah, this isn't like Sonic the Hedgehog where we're gonna get that sinister countdown music and have to worry about getting some error or risk dying outright. Let's just punch these guys. Gotta preserve our meter. Let's wait for him to twirl his guns. Oh. Dang. Yeah, whatever. We could punch the bullets back, or we could just do that. Awesome. We got the remote control. And so now we get to do a little bit of environmental puzzle solving here. So this platform, much like every other helicopter-bladed platform that we've encountered thus far in the game, is affected by our VFX powers, which means we have to use VFX slow to lower it while moving through. Of course, we can move a little faster than most other environmental objects, while VFX slow is in effect. This thing, not so much. So, what we'll go ahead and do is we'll use VFX slow and drop it onto this switch, and then move our way through, using Mach speed at the same time. So I can move at regular speed. Oh, I didn't even get to see my results. Dang. I guess I moved on just a little too quickly. Alright, now with these, you probably recognize this from part 3 of our Let's Play, where we have to use the zoom kick to hit both switches at once. I don't really know what happened there. I didn't intend on shooting at one of my bombs. That's alright. Let's sync this up. 3. Okay. 1, 2. We can kind of cheat here. We don't have to actually do all the hits at once. We can get it up to 4 on both sides. And then... not quite. Alright, let's get this in 4th. we go. Let's open this up, and it's another life. Perfect. That's so... oh, man. Normally, I don't get this excited over getting something like extra lives in a game that I've played before, but this game kicks my butt sometimes, so if I get a little more margin for error, I'm a happy boy. Alright. Let's get this switch right here. And what do we get? Another box. Sweet. So we got the infinite VFX meter power-up once again. Now I have to actually find the solution to that puzzle. Oh. I just had to defeat the enemies. This is why you need to pay attention to the bottom corner. Ow. Those things are the bane of my existence. So the electrical effects on these little canisters right here are affected by a VFX gauge. Mach speed will make them get smaller. And our VFX slow will make the electricity effects get bigger. So we need to be careful as we go through. That's why I'm using lock speed instead of slow like I usually do right here. It's because I don't want to trigger it. Maybe I should just leave those canisters behind. Alright. I think I have to defeat them actually. So, this is where those boomerangs come in. Joe is really floaty when using boomerangs, I forgot. Now normally you have to just time it between electrical pulses, but let's just cheese it here. There we go. We'll come over here and do the same thing with the second one, except I won't get quite so high in the air. Crappy. Is that the first C I've gotten thus far? Oh man. I need to remember these solutions a little better. Oh wow. Oh man. Alright, let's punch this bullet over here. Yeah. Lose a boomerang to cheese this guy. Wait for him to come down. Red Hot 100. I'm glad they're dropping so many cheeseburgers in here. This part's kicking my butt. Alright. So it's interesting that the game teaches you that VFX slow is so good, and it makes you kind of rely on it, like I have been, but then it throws these little traps in the way that punish you for using it. So you have to kind of think your way around it. But hey, on the bright side, I've got full health now, because the game's really generous with the cheeseburgers in this specific section, because it probably knows that it's, I won't say it's unfair, but it's difficult. Alright, let's get some more VFX canisters and get that second to last one, or second to last section. There comes the Joker. Wow, I didn't even get the counterattack right there. So my stubby little limbs just aren't working very well on this slope right here. I'll try to not cheese him this time. Never mind. So if you notice, he actually uses the slot machine to power some of his attacks. So he actually tossed his little poker chip into the machine right there. And he dropped some napalm on me. Ow. So the Joker is actually kind of this, I wouldn't say he's like an exam of a boss. Kind of like a pop quiz, so to speak, because he mimics a lot of the individual characteristics of the other enemies. You know, he's got the guns like the gunslinger enemies, but he also has, he also can spin like the ballerina enemies, but he also can teleport, much like, actually I don't think any of the other enemies teleport, so never mind. Anyways, this is probably the most annoying slot machine in the game. because you have to jump while also timing your punches. All right, I'm going for the burger first because we want to be topped off at full health. And there we go. And I want to get the money next, because we're so close to getting that ukemi, I can smell it. Perfect. 2 for 1 right there. And there's the money. And I'll actually make sure to collect it this time, because I thought it all just automatically went to you, and I found out during the last part that that wasn't the case. Or maybe it was part 3. I don't know. You guys tell me. The one in the sewers, so yeah, part 3. We found out that you don't automatically collect every Viewtiful that's dropped. And there's the key. Oh, it's a card key this time. Let's get through here. Bomb's disarmed, the water's draining. And we're unlocked.
Just go for it!
Perfect, now I gotta fight our way back. Now I gotta fight the saber-carrying enemies. We just cheese our way through with the Red Hot 100 though. Slow. Oh, here we go. And I believe you can actually just run past these guys if you wanted to. I'm not going to do that because I want to get as many Viewtifuls as possible. We just got enough for the ukemi. If I could get enough for another move on top of that, that would be basically perfect. These are boomerangs. Wait, I'm at... Oh. I was gonna say I'm at full health. I don't need to do this, but... if I have to actually fight these guys, then yeah. Yeah, I need the cheeseburgers now. Boomerang. You can actually toss it out as soon as Joe says boomerang, but if you charge it and let it unfold all the way, it'll deal more damage. So you kind of hear that ka-chink noise. Those landmines are killing me. Alright. Take out these helicopter enemies. And just keep dodging these mines. Turns out there's a dispenser. We'll take that out for another V canister. Yellow ones, I think, give you 5 canisters worth of meter, I want to say. These still got burgers, right? Awesome. Take these guys down. The nice thing is I can trigger these landmines, and they can hurt enemies if I trigger VFX slow at just the right time. Boomerang, ka-chink. Take this out. I believe I could actually hit those moving platforms with those that spin kick switches that you see kind of up there. They remember me doing for the extra life and such a little earlier. But I think, sorry, what I'm trying to say is I think I could probably do them right now during this run through if I didn't do them on my way in. But took care of that already, so we're good. Now this is... Well, the nice thing about Viewtiful Joe is if there's something happening off-screen, it still makes a noise. So you can hear the electric crackling of one of those little guard units, even though it's not actually on screen. And there it is right there. So let's make that our top priority. Except I'm too low to hit it with a boomerang, so this guy can eat it. The boomerang does come back around, similar to a real boomerang, but the pattern's just a little wonky. I don't want to rely on it to hit these enemies. I'll get the mine launcher. Cheeseburger. practicing my Ukemi skills right there. I like how there's a picture of Gran Bruce in the background with the comic book panel and the speech bubble, but he's not actually saying anything. Maybe he's just left speechless by my beautifulness.
Finished!
Alright, we're finished. We're going into the hold. Break time. Let's go ahead and power up right here. And I know exactly what I want. I want the Ukemi. What this does is, as I explained earlier, when you get hit in this game, if you press the zoom button to zoom in on Joe right when he's about to land after getting hit, he'll actually recover with a backflip, and you'll get some, you'll get 1 health point back. The other nice thing about this is you can actually use it while using VFX slow. That's actually the easiest way to activate it. So if you have enough meter, you can actually cheat a little bit and use VFX slow. We'll go ahead and continue with Joe Must Go On right here.
Move on!
Move on! Alright. And here we're going to get to our next boss. And it looks like... I know that there's supposed to be some VFX canisters somewhere in here. Maybe I'm thinking of... maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Maybe they don't appear till after the boss appears. I'm just gonna explore around real quick. I'll trigger the boss once I drop down below on the ground level here. Like this little homage here, the jaws.
Hey, mate! I know you're the one who foiled my wonderful, bomb blood, But, mate, you better not be thinking you can just hop on the long submarine and go straight to our, hideout.
Wait. That sub goes to your hideout?
No, never mind, okay?
Just gave away the plan.
You have to know, mate. We need that girl for our dastardly plan to escape Movie Land.
I like how the villains get cool poses too, that's really nice.
You know, universe.
Someone should have got this guy a teleprompter.
About escape movie land. Ugh, what an idiot.
Boy, you best shut up, mate. Otherwise, I'll chew your hindquarters like a big stick of...
I like how Joe's getting impatient here.
You know, the
Gum. G-U-M. Gum. Gosh, do I have to spell it out on a chalkboard for you?
Yeah, so...
Just go for it!
Awesome. Now, this boss works a little differently from the other ones. We're gonna have multiple phases. He's gonna spit junk at us, and I actually just got hit in the face with a Gamecube, if you just noticed there. He performs differently whether he's on the land or underwater. And he'll actually, if you get behind him like that, he'll attack you. He's actually quite a bit faster with his chew attack when he's underwater. So we just have to dodge at this point. And then while he's tired out, we'll actually punch him in the butt here. And we're done!
I think I'm gonna take a,
That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. Alright, we're gonna turn around so we can actually get a good pose.
You ought to watch your big mouth until you
I guess it's a kind of a cooler pose. It got me mid-kick right there. Looks like Joe's dabbing almost.
Exactly your fault.
Joe emerges triumphant after his first Marine battle. The lives of the underwater residents have been saved. Suddenly, the submarine begins to move forward. Without a moment to spare, Joe leaps onto the submarine.
Hey, wait up! Oh, come on! I want to go too!
Will this trail eventually lead to Sylvia? Will the ship become the next Noah's Ark for Joe? Or will he become the next bait for Moby Dick? To find out, don't miss the next installment of Beautiful
Joe.
The Beautiful Escape.
I am totally bad. I'll own up to it. But hey, the nice thing is, defeating Gran Bruce right there got us 5,000 points. That's enough to get one of the other moves that I wanted to. Actually, it's it's 1/4 of the way to getting Viewtiful Forever, which is great. Anywho, I'll go ahead and save the game. And we'll continue on with our Let's Play of Viewtiful Joe on the next part.